All right, everyone. Here we are with ticker symbol NIO, NEO Inc. And before I get started on this specific chart, I want to state some things. And the first thing is welcome to all my first time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. I hope you guys find this information informative and helpful. And to all my subscribers, I want to say thank you for your support, engaging in conversation down below, and speaking in regards to either a stock has earnings coming up or just your positions, and also asking questions and one another helping each other out. So I've had a few people ask me a few questions. Will this go back up? What happened? Well, I want to tell you guys honestly. I don't know if you guys have been watching my other videos that are in regards to the Federal Reserve pumping the stock market, and not every stock, especially this one. This is a Chinese company, and this is not part of the S&P 500. Um, it doesn't have anything in correlation to do directly with the S&P 500, but yesterday it was at $3,370 plus, and now it closed out at 3,333. So it had a small drop, right? And the market as a whole starts to feel it, because if people start seeing a lot of ticker symbols red, I mean, that tends to motivate people to get out of the stocks that they're in, because they're guiding themselves through other American companies and other indexes that give them an overall picture of what's going on throughout the whole market and a whole bunch of different ticker symbols. But in NEO, I'm not saying that the S&P 500 has had an impact on it, but today was the pump, and a lot of people after this pump are left with uncertainty, because they're going to be announcing the next pump on the 13th. So if you're a first time viewer or you're a subscriber and you have not had the chance to watch those videos, I highly suggest you go ahead and hit the bell, right? So you guys can get notified when I post that video, and also um, not just allow yourselves to get notified on that, but you can keep track of the ones that I've posted before. So I highly encourage you guys to take a look at that. But yeah, this is just sell off. Obviously earnings report came. They did pretty well. There was a surprise, and people are asking me, will this recover? Well, the good news is earnings turned out to be better than expected, and most people, they ride the run of it coming back up to newer highs, to the point that this broke through every single level of importance, right, for a bullish run to continue. And if investors just decided to go ahead and hold, right, they could have built momentum to continue working its way up. Um, this stock definitely had potential to break its all-time high at this point of 1646, because it went all the way up to $15.89, or maybe even a little bit more, like 15.90. So yeah, a lot of people just decided to get out, take profits, and everyone's asking, will this come back up? Well, the company is showing that their earnings got better, and I'm just going based off of what the charts and the information is showing us. This is a legitimate company. They've had great news that they're expanding. You can see here on actually the headings, is expanding production after quarterly revenue doubles. So they are doing great. They're delivering cars, right? This was the same exact part of the last um, article that was very, very important, which stated how they are delivering 322% year on year, right? So there's improvements going on, there's growth going on. Could this recover? I mean, as long as no negative news, or this company doesn't end up in bankruptcy, or something turns out to just not go as planned with sales in the near future, uh, I I find this possible to go back up and recover. This is just sell off from people taking profits and not believing in the company, or they're just going ahead and using fear to tell them in which direction they should go and where they should go and when they should go, because people are scared that Chinese companies are going to get delisted someday, um, and so forth. And people just don't want to hold. But this is a company that has potential. I mean, it's there. So the only thing I could say is there was sell off due to people taking profits, and there's sell off probably because of fear, or other investors that are invested in other ticker symbols saw them going down. They saw this one slowly going down in the day, and it broke through the 50-day moving average, and they got out. So I'm not sure how long will it take for this to recover or come back up, but this recently hit lows in the last week or two of about $10. I mean, way back here it was 1048, and then we also have here 1093. So those are some of the lows that this stock has reached in the last couple of weeks, and we're right now at a closing price of 12.99 at 4 p.m. and then at 8 p.m. it closed out at 13.20. So this is just sell off, profits, people taking profits, clocking out. I'm sure that this company is going to stay afloat, especially with such earnings that turned out to be positive. There could be some exponential growth, attract more investors, stuff like that. So, will this go back up? I'm sure it can, but this still hasn't hit that 1646 mark that needs to be broken, used as support so a bullish rally can run. But let's zoom in and see what we want to pay close attention to for tomorrow. The first thing is support, 1295. If that gets broken through, obviously the bears have gained control already. They brought it down to bearish territory. It's below the 50-day moving average, almost by 70 cents. The 50-day moving average is 1396. I'd write that down. That's slightly below the resistance level that needs to be broken. And if the bears continue this bearish run and break through support, this could tend to hit newer lows, and the bears will definitely significantly show the leverage and control they are gaining by breaking through 1295. So I'd pay close attention to that. Now, also, the bulls can take advantage of the price down here in the 1270, 1280, 1290 section and rally up on stocks and bring this one back up. So that's something to pay close attention to, how it reacts and how it starts to act during those moments. Now, on the other hand, the bulls are going to want to get themselves away from 1320, which is the closing price at 8 p.m., and work their way back up closer to the 50-day moving average, or even hopefully surpass it. And the 50-day moving average is 1396, and the resistance level is 1393. So if 1393 can be used as support and tested, this could get back itself onto bullish territory, break through the 50-day moving average, and continue its bullish run. So that's going to be very, very significant on how much more bullish could this be. The bulls are going to want to get back into this bullish territory. Now, if that gets broken through, I know this is a large gap, but the most significant point was 1590 on this bullish run before this fall of the bears tearing this one down, and the sell-off and the fear and all the different variables. But most likely, I believe, as an investor for quite some time, this tends to happen due to a sell-off of profits. People taking profits that came in around here, came in here, um, even came in down below here. They held throughout this whole process, and they wanted to take their gains. So the good news is it leveled off in the $13 mark, not all the way down to 11 or 12 or even $10 mark. So we'll have to see if the bears continue to take a toll on this one, or if the bulls can level this off and maintain themselves up here and work their way to break through the 50-day moving average to start to work themselves to newer highs. But the most significant point will be way up here at 1590. For that to be broken through and used as support, this could then be on its way towards new highs and hopefully break through the 1646 mark, and then um, new resistance levels and new highs can be tested. But 1590 is very significant because that's the highest point um, when this bullish run happened and before this fall. So we'll have to see how this one plays out tomorrow. It's going to be very interesting. As always, if you guys learned something new, subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button for me to let me know you watched this video. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to subscribe by hitting the bell. And by hitting that bell, you will be notified and you won't miss a single video that I post. Thank you guys for watching, and let's make some money.